All right, we're back. Games 5 through 7, Divisional Championship Series, and with Chris. I didn't mute him for half the stream this time, so welcome, Chris.
welcome. Thanks for not meeting me.
All right, let's get this underway. Good luck.
Got some action here in the first inning with New Orleans getting 2 quick runs. Also, Milwaukee getting a quick run with Fred Cox. Galveston coming in hot in the first inning. The William Gonzalez 2-run homer. Vancouver answering with a solo homer in the second with a 1-0 lead. And Fort Collins gets on the board. Been quiet in these games so far. Fort Collins in the fourth inning with a McLaughlin single, scoring 2, taking the lead 3-2, and on another single, from Blanc, making it 4-2. Huron as well, going on a rampage of 2 runs. And then a pass ball. And then somebody reached on an error, so some bad fielding with Vancouver. Galveston gets a single. Cutting into that lead. Las Vegas gets on the board here late in the game and taking the lead now 3-2. Las Vegas over New Orleans. Vancouver gets a run, knocking this game back up at 2 on a wild pitch themselves. So, and threatening with 3 men on, and oh well, not anymore. He's back.
William Gonzalez 2-run homer, second home run of the game, gives Galveston the lead in the 6th inning, and a Brian Lloyd 2-run homer gives New Orleans the lead in the 7th inning. So a couple scores changing leaders. Meanwhile, Matt Florence 7 no-hit innings in Milwaukee right now. 1-0 lead in the bottom of the 7th.
I'll let you spoil it.
Yeah. How close these games are. 1 run, and tie. Late. Gonna have some crazy finishes, Chris.
Exciting. Right down to the line.
Oh, yeah. Florence on the mound in the 8th. Gets the first guy, gets the second guy. There it is. He's through 8 hitless innings. We're going to see our first ever postseason no-hitter. I don't think we have one of those, do we?
We might.
We might, thanks. I don't know. I think we'd remember that, but maybe we do. I have a terrible memory. Who am I kidding?
I was going to say the same thing. I also don't have that great of a memory, but there's probably there could be.
Well, Matt Florence is going to need maybe a no-hitter to win this game 1-0 as we go to the top of the 9th. Last chance for the Las Vegas High Rollers as well, top of the 9th. One down. And that's the final. Mudcats win. They wrap up the series 4-1. Mobsters win. They stay alive, and the no-hitter by Matt Florence in the postseason. How about that?
Incredible.
That is incredible. Meanwhile, Galveston up 5-4 on Fort Collins with 3 outs left in that game, trying to take a 3-2 series lead. But our defending champions, New Orleans Mudcats, they move on. They're going to be in the conference championship game the year after winning it all. I think it's going to be at least their third straight appearance in the conference championship. Maybe not, actually. Maybe 2 years ago they lost to Washington, trying to get in. It's the final. Galveston takes game 5. 2 home runs by William Gonzalez, including the 2-run blast to put them up. Meanwhile, man on third, nobody out. Valdez triples for the Herons in the 9th, trying to close out this series. And they get a huge 2-run homer by Kenny Renstern. 4-2. So Vancouver's going to have 3 outs left in their season to try to stay alive. And that's it. Herons win on the road. They win the series 4-1.
We have 2 advancements, don't we? Four teams left.
No hitter, Matt Florence. Put his names in the record book. Maybe put him in the Hall of Fame. That's definitely a resume builder.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Not gonna lie.
What did I say already? I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, you can't lose that.
Here we go, game 6s. Milwaukee winners of 2 straight after going down 3-0. They're going to have to win these last 2 in Mexico City. Definitely going to be a challenge. And Fort Collins is going to have 2 games at home to try to turn things around as they trail 3-2 to the Gremlins. Jason Block solo home run in the first, 1-0 Roosters. Mexico City already with more hits than they had last game.
They just had to get 9 innings to get figured out
Yep.
for Milwaukee.
Two nothing Mobsters, Luis Chavez. 2-run homer. Rare Mobsters home run. Rick Schute's home run ties that game at 1 in the 2nd inning.
Milwaukee, the Fred Cox double, taking a 3-0 lead here in the top of the third. Got runners on the corners now. 4-0 now with a Chavez single. They're looking to take this to Game 7. And Fort Collins is on a tirade here, picking up some runs. They're up 4-1 now. Fort Collins added one back in the fifth, making it 5-1. It's been kind of quiet. Fort Collins taking a pretty heavy lead here going into the seventh, and same with Milwaukee.
Yeah, Mexico City. Oh, excuse me, Mexico City. That was a really bad slip of. I don't think that about your team, Larry. Although you are a competitor, my goodness. Division rival. I mean, has been shut out. What now? 2 straight games, almost.
At least he got 9 more hits than he did last game.
That's true. I don't know if that makes it feel any better. I You got to remember Milwaukee, what, 3 seasons ago, had like 6 shutouts in the postseason.
That's right.
That crazy run of pitching. Now rallies though, we're looking at 2 game 7s. Bases loaded, Mexico City, 2 outs though. Mateo at the plate. Looks like there's a pitching change in that game. And Mateo strikes out looking. It might have been the last window for the Chupacabras in game 6. Well, 3 outs left. Meanwhile, Gremlins down by 4, 3 outs left as we go to the top of the 9th. That's the final in Fort Collins, 5-1 over Galveston. And we will have a game 7 in Fort Collins. Lead off double for Mexico City in the 9th.
Still looking for that first run here in last, 2 games,
Yeah, they must have left a ton of runners on base if they're at 12 hits.
Yeah.
Frank Escobar, though. 2 on, 2 out. And they're going to have another bases loaded opportunity here in Galindo. Second straight inning, they've had the bases juiced. They get 1 on a wild pitch, so tying run at the plate. And he walks, so the winning run at the plate now in Erickson, but he can't get it done. Milwaukee holds on to win game 6, and they've come back down from a 3-0 deficit to tie this thing 3-3 and force a game 7.
Are we going to see our first comeback?
I don't know. Again, we don't know if that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
We got to look through the stats here so we have our commentary straight. We don't have a truck of fact checkers, unfortunately.
If you'd like to delve in and tell us, that would be great.
Let's see. I think I just saved. I keep double saving.
Well, we don't want another repeat.
Game 7. Good luck.
Galveston getting things off going in the first inning, 1-0. Milwaukee starting off hot from Game 7, looking to make that comeback start strong. And Galveston taking a 2, no, makes that 3-0 lead here in the second inning. Threatening more with runners on the corner. Four nothing Galveston. Fort Collins answers back with 2 runs here in the third, and they make it 3 runs, cutting that lead down to 1 for Galveston. Looks like we got some action here. Galveston taking a huge lead from Fort Collins, 7-3. In Milwaukee, 2-0 here in the 6th inning.
Getting down to the wire. Mexico City's going to need some runs here.
Yeah, their offense just here games 5, 6, and 7 has. I mean, his offense showed yesterday, but like didn't produce runs, but have had yet and that many people to cross the plate for him.
I just think Milwaukee has pitching cheat codes. Bob just talks to his staff and is like, all right, we're not going to give up any more runs.
First off, we're going to start with a no-hitter.
Yeah, we're going to start this thing off slowly with a no-hitter. That is a momentum changer.
I mean, they didn't go scoreless last game, but I mean, pretty much.
Looks like Kyle's season's going to come to an end. Galveston unloads here. 4 runs in the 6th. I think Galveston has scored in every single inning this game except for the 4th.
That Milwaukee Mexico City game's going awfully quick.
That's crazy, the difference in time between the 2 games.
They're in the 9th inning here already.
3 outs left for the Chupacabras' magical season.
Fort Collins, don't call it a comeback. They got to run. Get 11-4 now.
I feel like if you're the Herons, Milwaukee's not the team you want to see winning here.
Yeah, no.
Three outs left. Let's see what the Chupacabras can do, if anything. Doug Moore still out there. Doug Moore's out there for the... Nope. Royals on in relief. Gets the first 2 quickly. Frank Escobar at the plate. That's going to do it. Another shutout. Milwaukee wins 2-0. And they complete the reverse sweep down 3-0 in the series. They win 4-3. And they move on to the Fire Conference Championship Series.
Yeah, after that no-hitter from
Florence,
Mexico City's bats went silent. They forgot how to play.
So Milwaukee's going to travel to Huron for a division matchup in the conference championship. Meanwhile, it looks like Galveston's going to be... it's not over yet. Bases loaded here. 4-4 Collins. A big hit here could bring this thing closer. There's a single. Drives in 2. There's another run on a ground out. So 2 down. 11-7. 4-run game. And that at least makes you think there's a possibility. 6 outs left for the Roosters. Leadoff runner on in the bottom of the 8th, Brian Foster. And 2-1 now. Escalante singles. Don't bring up Joaquin Verdugo. Haven't talked to his name in a while. Two quick outs though. It's gonna bring up Blanc. Blanc walks. Bases loaded for Dave Morgan. Pitching change for the Gremlins. Willis into the game. And Morgan strikes out swinging. So, on to the ninth we go. It's still a 4-run game. Heart of the order there for the Roosters, and they had the bases juiced. Couldn't get it done. So that might be their last chance. We'll see what they can do in the ninth. First and third, Gremlins thinking to add some insurance. And they do. Malik Knowles with a double. Makes it 12-7. Bases loaded for Gonzalez. Pitching change for the Roosters. Trying to keep it within 5. He gets out of the jam, so last chance in the bottom of the ninth. Or we'll have Galveston traveling to New Orleans for the conference championship. Bases loaded, 1 out. Escalante at the plate. Rogers coming in to pitch. And a walk brings the tying run to the plate. Pitch hitter Jeff Haney at the plate.
Can he be the hero?
He strikes out swinging. That's going to bring up McLaughlin.
Well, he wasn't the hero then.
And he can't get it done. That's going to end the series. Galveston wins in 7, winning on the road in Fort Collins and knocking off the top seed in the Ice Conference. And their magical run continues from the 7th, or the last team in, now to one of the final 4 remaining. Take a look at MVPs, and I won't forget this time.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't forget to see who the MVPs are.
Let me give the love in the Wild Card Series, so we will real quick. But Mike Brightwell for the Mudcats, Sean Hall for Las Vegas, Malik Knowles, Galveston, Manny Galindo, Mexico City, Ray Main, Milwaukee, Eric Gilbride. Divisional Championship Series. In the 7-game series, it was Rick Schutz with the MVP. Mudcats, Jamie Fonts. Couldn't stop saying his name this series.
No way. Couldn't think that one.
Kenny Renstrom, the shortstop for the Herons. And again, only played 43 Major League games. Now has an MVP under his belt. And Fred Cox, the recent trade acquisition for the Mobsters, making damage in the postseason. That will do it. Rick Schutz, also a rookie here, 113 games this year. So. All right. Until next time, have a great night.
Have a great night, guys.